Tesla is rumored to be lowering the price on some specific Tesla models, but is this actually going to happen, or is this just a rumor that is too good to be true? Also, Tesla is adding a huge new feature to the Model 3 and Model Y that is going to be an absolute game changer. Plus, Tesla just released some new major software updates with tons of new features. New accessories are coming to the Model Y. And let's talk about all the biggest news from Tesla's AI Day that happened near the end of last week. As always, the world of Tesla is just very wild and unpredictable. We've got some new features coming soon. We've got some major software updates, some rumors of some price decreases. Could we see some big discounts coming soon? Let me break down everything you need to know about the wild world of Tesla and tell you all the biggest Tesla news that you need to know about. And a huge thanks to Blinkist for sponsoring this video. Okay, so first we've got a ton of news to break down in this video, but I want to talk really quick for just a moment about delivery windows, because it was just recently announced that in China, Tesla was slashing wait times by more than 50% on many models, meaning customers could get their cars in as little as a week in a lot of cases. So is that same change going to be coming to North America and other parts of the world where there are really, really long wait times? Well, current Tesla delivery estimates haven't changed all that much in recent weeks, and with Q3 just wrapping up and the end of the quarter push sort of being now complete, there probably won't be a whole lot of changes in the next few months, with two notable exceptions that could see some major changes. One is with the long-range Model 3. You currently cannot order this car in the US or Canada. Hopefully that car comes back into general availability before the end of 2022, maybe early 2023. And also the standard range Model Y. Though I will say, if you are a fan of conspiracy theories, there has been some speculation in the Tesla community that this slowing down of production on like the long-range Model 3 and the standard range Model Y and other popular Tesla vehicles could mean that Tesla is planning some big changes for 2023, and they're sort of waiting to ramp up production on those new models. That could include some huge changes like some all new colors, new autopilot hardware with hardware 4, new repeater cameras, a powered frunk, and maybe even a new steering wheel too. But again, just to be clear, this is just speculation. We always hear that the next generation of Tesla updates is right around the corner, so maybe some big plans are happening for Teslas in 2023, but as of right now, we don't know when they're coming. This is just a little rumor you probably should know about. What does appear to be coming right now, though, is an all-new cargo cover for the Model Y. It looks like now Fremont and Austin-made Teslas are now coming with a cargo cover at delivery, which is kind of cool, and sort of makes up for the missing mobile connector, right? Same difference? Now, before we continue with more Tesla news, let's take a break for just a moment because I want to tell you guys about an amazing app that I absolutely love. I've got it on my phone here right now. I just cannot stop using it. And of course, conveniently, it's also this video's sponsor, and that is Blinkist. Now, if you haven't heard of Blinkist before, let me introduce you to an amazing way to learn key insights and understand the most important lessons from over 5,500 nonfiction books and podcasts in just 15 minutes. For example, one book I've always wanted to know more about is Atomic Habits by James Clear. And with Blinkist, I was really able to understand the key concepts and big takeaways in a concise, entertaining, and just clearly fun way. And one of the best parts of Blinkist that you need to know about right now is Blinkist Connect. This gives you the ability to easily share all the capabilities of your premium account with another person with their own account, essentially giving you 2 premium accounts for the price of 1. You can easily share blinks if you want to with just a couple of simple taps. You can add additional comments and thoughts to the recommendations to learn and discuss the titles, and the person you choose to share your premium capabilities with gets the amazing benefits of a Blinkist premium account all in their own separate account with no additional cost to you. It's totally awesome. And best of all, Blinkist has a special offer for you guys watching this video. You can get a 7-day free trial and 25% off Blinkist annual premium by clicking my special link right down below in the description. I am just a huge fan of Blinkist. I love this app. It has been amazing for me, and I know you guys are gonna really love it as well. So again, learn more and check out Blinkist for yourself today by clicking the link right down below. Next, let's talk software updates because there have been a number of big features that have been added over the last couple of weeks, most notably the green light chime. We now have the ability to move the blind spot camera. You now can actually minimize the Tesla theater and keep content playing. And now, in the latest update, a totally overhauled energy app and more info on superchargers. Now, interestingly enough, this all-new energy app actually takes some earlier leaked info and proves that it was in fact real, with a new clear breakdown of energy consumption consumption, and now a more specific breakdown of major energy sources that are sipping power from your Tesla's battery. Beyond driving, for example, you now have things like climate, elevation, even things like wireless charging your phone are now better taken into consideration and displayed in this all-new overhauled energy app. The 2022.36 update also brings this redesigned supercharger pop-up as well, which will let you see how busy a station is based off the time of day. Pretty cool and should be very useful. All right, now let's get into some of the big controversial news of the last week or so, and that is the release of Tesla's official CCS adapter here in North America, and the suggestion from Tesla that CCS retrofits will become available soon for most owners with Teslas here in North America as well. The CCS adapter is now on sale from the Tesla shop here in North America for $250, and for those who didn't know, this adapter gives your Tesla access to sort of a wider variety of faster third-party charging stations that use the CCS adapter. We obviously have Tesla supercharging stations that have the Tesla proprietary adapter, but for those with non-Tesla vehicles, they're probably using CCS, and now this allows your Tesla to basically unlock this new feature and use this fast charging with a non-Tesla charger. As you'd imagine, this is particularly a big deal for those who want access to a broader fast charging network, but who don't want to be limited to the Tesla supercharger network. Maybe you're doing road trips and you're not near a supercharging location, or for those who are just not near a supercharging stall at all, or who don't want to pay for the increasing rates of superchargers, which are getting more and more expensive depending on the area of the world you're in. So having this $250 adapter does give you, in a sense, a whole lot more flexibility while you're on the road, and some more peace of mind as well. What's also interesting to see is that multiple owners are reporting that they're seeing a CCS retrofit option as a service upgrade inside of the Tesla app, and as of now, it's a little unclear as to what that retrofit means exactly. From what I've read, it seems like some Model 3s and Model Ys do not have the necessary internal hardware to use this CCS adapter, so Tesla offering this as a service upgrade would basically give you that adapter needed so your car can use the wider CCS network. Now, the downside to this is continued speculation and continued proof that Tesla is continuing to open up their own supercharger network to non-Tesla EVs, and there's a number of reasons why this isn't a good thing. Obviously, one of the big perks of owning a Tesla for many years has been exclusive access to those supercharging stations. With a wider variety of EVs on the road having access to those stations, that means they're going to be more congested. That means that they could break down more easily. There is going to be more traffic there in general. Just not a good thing for Tesla owners who have enjoyed one of the perks of owning a car, which is having, unfettered access to those supercharging locations. The other thought is that if Tesla just sort of puts CCS or some universal connector on all their cars internationally, that would ultimately make all superchargers sort of worthless in a sense, I guess worthless to Tesla owners specifically, and just sort of open to the general public of EV owners and sort of give access to everybody. It's sort of good in a sense for all EV owners, but again, it takes away one of Tesla's most sort of robust and exclusive features, which was the supercharger network. Opening it up is just not good for Tesla owners, and this is just sort of one step closer to that ultimately becoming reality for all supercharging stations around the world. Tesla is already doing it with a handful of pilot stations, and their continued plan is that they're going to do this in the US and around the world, ultimately with all of their stations. So I guess here's a question for you guys. Would you rather have a standard charging port on your Tesla like CCS that gives you the ability to sort of charge your car on fast charging stations, and also maybe like a J1772 or some kind of standard port on your car for all station access, but that would mean that you wouldn't be able to have exclusive access to Tesla supercharging stations? Or would you rather keep the somewhat proprietary Tesla port, but still have exclusive access to supercharging stations? Let me know your thoughts on all this controversy down below. Now, we had also heard some news in the last week or so that Tesla was planning to lower prices on some of their cars, specifically with rumors floating around in China that Tesla was going to lower the price of the Model Y by somewhere in the neighborhood of $5,600 which would be pretty substantial and would be a nice discount on that vehicle. And what we've seen from Tesla in the past is that once they do something in China, they generally will do that around the world. So if a discount was to come in China, we could maybe see discounts to more Tesla models all over the world. But Is that going to happen, or is it just a rumor too good to be true? Well, ultimately, Tesla did something they don't usually do, and they actually commented on this rumor and said that, yeah, it's just a rumor. They are not planning to lower the price on Model Ys or any model to be specific at all, and prices will basically remain as they are for the foreseeable future and probably not going down. Now, Elon has mentioned that Tesla will lower prices maybe eventually, but right now, with the supply and demand as it is, that there is just an incredible amount of demand and not enough supply for these cars, I don't see prices going down anytime soon. It's been a while since we've seen a substantial price increase. We usually see a couple of $1,000s every few months, but it's been a little while, so maybe now's a good time to buy. But if you're hoping for a discount, it's probably not going to happen, at least standardized from Tesla. Though if you are in the US, there should be some tax credits and different incentives kicking in 2023. But again, there's a lot of caveats there on who will qualify, what vehicles will qualify, yada, yada, yada. So stay tuned for more info on that coming soon. But in terms of a universal Tesla discount, Tesla has confirmed it's not happening. And then there was the big part of Tesla's AI Day, which was probably the Optimus robot that Tesla is gearing up to actually mass produce. There were some comments on a hint of a price of a little less than maybe $20,000-ish, somewhere in that range. And basically, this is the robot that can do dangerous or repetitive tasks made by Tesla. Obviously, there's a lot of criticism, or I guess some skepticism, that there's Boston Dynamics doing some impressive things with robots. You've got Tesla as well. But cool to see this team making progress on this Optimus bot, and should be coming to factory floors and other hazardous work locations sometime, hopefully sooner than later, according to Tesla. But cool to see the progress being done in this space. All right, guys, so what are your thoughts on all the latest Tesla news of the week? Are you excited for these software updates? Do you think we're going to see a special holiday update maybe coming sooner than later? Your thoughts on the CCS supercharging drama? Your thoughts on any of the cool AI Day news? And just sort of the general stuff happening in the Tesla world? Let me know your thoughts down below. Should Tesla lower their prices? Should they offer discounts? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.